Hey everyone, I want to make a quick video on how I mounted my Harbor Freight tire changer to the floor. The only videos I've seen online is of people who already installed it to the cement floor, and I wanted to show the actual products used and show the drilling process and everything. I had this mounted to a pallet initially, and it worked fine that way, except for when using older tires that do not want to stretch or flex very much. You really have to put some muscle into it, and when doing that on a pallet, it's going to break eventually. So let's begin. First off, I positioned the tire changer in the corner of my basement where it is out of the way and had enough swing room for the extended pole when walking around a tire. Next, I used a pencil to trace out the footprint of the tire changer and marked where the holes were. I then used a 1/2-inch cement drill bit and put some duct tape around the depth that I want to go down into the cement, which is just a little deeper than the drop-in anchors we will be using. On my drill, I chose the screw setting first to get the pilot hole started, because if you use the hammer mode right away, you'll jump all around and make it difficult. Here I am now changing it over to the hammer mode, and the drilling goes a lot quicker. After the hole is drilled to the proper depth, you want to take a vacuum cleaner and get all the dust and debris out of there before dropping the anchor in the hole. I'm also going to use compressed air to blast the rest of the dust out of the hole so it is perfectly clean. I'm using the Redhead 3/8 inch drop-in anchors that are 1 5/8 inch deep, and pretty much any brand of the anchors that looks like this style works the same. And remember, when using the 3/8 inch anchor, you need to use the 1/2-inch cement drill bit, which is a little bit larger obviously to let the sleeve fit down in the hole. The way the anchor works is that you use this drop-in anchor tool to set the anchor in place by expanding the bottom of the anchor and putting pressure on the cement to not let it come back out. Once you get it set, it's in there for good. Now let's drop this anchor in the hole and tap it in with a hammer till it is flush with the cement. Now I'm going to be using the tool that expands the bottom of the cement anchor and holds it in place. After that, I'm going to put a bolt in and test to make sure it is grabbing. Looks good to me. Now that all the holes are drilled and the 4 cement anchors are set in place, it's time to bolt down the tire changer and put it to good use. These are 3/8 inch standard thread bolts that are 2.5 inches long, and I use double washers so one would spin onto the other instead of scraping the paint off the base of the tire changer. And while I have a second here, I thought I'd let you know that the depth of a standard cement basement is 4 to 6 inches deep. So when I was drilling earlier and putting in the anchors, they were only going down less than 2 inches. So there's plenty of cement to hold that. Now all that's left is to test it out, putting a tire on and getting it aired up. Works perfect. I have found the ultimate accessory for the automotive enthusiast, the vintage GM seatbelt belt. Made right here in the USA and constructed out of the same materials you remember them back in the day to give the look, the feel, and the sound when clicking together. Be the envy of your muscle car friends and get yours today at tom80.com.